Hey guys, Coach Becca coming to you from Fitness Inspiration Inc., Memphis, Tennessee. And I am coming to you guys with our Getting Your Mind Right video log series. And in this video, I believe it's week 15, I'm going to talk to you about a mental rep exercise called Think Like a Superhero. Right now I'm a superhero. You can't see my cape because it's invisible, but I am, and it's there. Alright, so you want to think like a superhero, so this can be the year that you truly change your game. This is going to be the year that you transcend your doubts into your dreams. So let's talk about this idea. Actually, there's four parts to thinking like a superhero. So I'm going to talk about one of them in this video. And, you know, in order to think like a superhero, we got to think right. You got to get your mind right, and you want to get your core beliefs right so that you win and you outperform what you did last year. And so that you make this the year that you truly change your game and shift away from any form of just talking about your fitness dreams and goals and aspirations to flawlessly executing and making them your reality and achieving them. All right, so this idea I want to share with you is, number one, adore mastery, abhor mediocrity. Okay, so idea number one of thinking like a superhero is to adore mastery and abhor mediocrity. Make mastery your way of being. Make mastery your performance in every aspect of being fit and achieving those goals your way of being. And don't let any form of mediocrity, whether it's your language, your self-talk, your performance when you're working out, or your influences, like the people you're spending your time with, your thoughts, don't let any form of mediocrity infuse any one of your days. All right. Steve Jobs is a great example of excellence. When he was a young boy, he was painting a fence with his dad, and he learned a lesson that really changed the way that he lived. He was painting this fence, and he finished, and he said to his dad, "What do you think?" And his dad says, "You did a great job on the outside, but you didn't do a masterful job on the inside." And Steve Jobs said, well, Dad, no one's going to see the inside." His dad said to Steve, "Yes, Steve, but we will." Alright, so years later, Steve is working with his team on the Apple Macintosh in the mid-'80s, and he says to his teammates, I want the inside of this computer to be so pristine that it leaves people breathless. So the design team says to Steve Jobs, "Well, Steve, no one will see the inside, so why does it have to look like a piece of art?" And Steve said, "Well, we'll see the inside." So guys, your standards, your commitments determine the way you live. Your standards, your commitment to achieving your fitness goals, aspirations, and dreams are going to determine whether or not you get there. So I invite you to raise your standards so that you are someone who plays at mastery in terms of your fitness and every other aspect of your life. Someone who plays at mastery. Don't let any form of mediocrity infect your thinking. There are a lot of mind viruses out there like, "I've never done it before, I always fail, so I'm not going to be able to do it now." Or being fit and looking good is the realm of genetics and not healthy practices. Or it's impossible to make time for exercise. No, it is possible, and there are many people out there that are doing it. And that this is the best time in the history of fitness to be in world class, in your fitness. Right now, right here, this is the best time in fitness to be in world class fitness for you. So while all the people are making excuses about how there's just never enough time or money, don't participate in that. And instead, make right now and make this year the year that you make your ideal weight. The year that you take your fitness and your health to a whole new level. Make this the year that you become the example to everyone else. Make this the year that you get fit, you feel world class about your health, the way you look, and outperform everyone around you. So again, idea number one of thinking like a superhero, so that this is the year that you truly change your game and you make your aspirations and your fitness dreams and goals your reality, is to adore mastery and abhor mediocrity in every way and form of fitness and when it comes to achieving world-class health. Okay, so thank you for tuning in to this week's Getting Your Mind Right video blog. I hope you guys learned something. I would love to connect. If you have questions or want to share feedback, you can email me at Becca at believeitbringitachieveit.com. And would love for you to check our Facebook page out, facebook.com/believeitbringitachieveit. All right, so I'll be back next week. Hope to see you. But between now and then, get after it. Remember, adore mastery, abhor mediocrity, and believe it, bring it, achieve it. Bye-bye.